Hi everyone. So I recently picked up this die and press set on HSN during the March 4th craft day. And it's been much requested to go ahead and try it out. So I did a whole unboxing of it whenever I got my haul in from HSN. I believe it's available, so if it is, I'll link it there for you guys in the description box or possibly embedded in the video here. It might say shop products or show products. It's like a little shopping bag. And then I'll pop that open for you guys. That's an affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission if your purchase times those links. I did go through each and every item. I was super surprised that they have these new glue tabs, the way they look, these little guys. I love it. They're just little bits of glue, and then they have the little backing on them. So once you take it off, take the backing off. Just like these guys, but way different. So if we can try those out today, we will. I will say it's called a spring postcard kit. You know, I was going to pop this onto a card base because these are a little bit smaller than A2 size. Oh, they're so pretty, but you know, do you want to cover the back or the front or however? Because obviously you can put them however you want for your cards. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, well, we'll see. I'll probably just make it the postcard like it is, and then obviously it has envelopes that it goes into. But like I said, the sizing of it itself, I believe I measured them, but yeah, they're 4 1/8, probably by 5 3/8. So if you were to put this on an A2 size card, you're gonna have a little bit of card all around showing, which I think is cool. Again, all kinds of ephemera and rub-ons and all these different things. So we're just gonna jump in because, like I said, I already unboxed it previously. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do with these guys. If I want to leave the postcard, they're so pretty. I'm thinking maybe I'll use that as the base, and both sides will have a little something. Do they have stamps? I'm assuming, yeah, they have something that looks like a stamp, which would be very cute. If you want to use this as a postcard, I don't think it's a problem. You just cannot, I wouldn't stick other things other than maybe rub-ons and stickers that are going to be very, very flat, like stickers. If you're using these things and you pop them up, they might get ripped off in the mail, right? So if you want to just send this off like this as a postcard, that'd probably be fine, but I would keep it very basic. Stickers and rub-ons. Or really glue these guys down. I mean, you just don't want it to be torn off by the time it gets to your person. I'll probably use these guys today. Okay, I was trying to look for one of these little... I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet, though, so hold on. But I do want to put a stamp, and I do want to use the cancellation, like, rub-on on it. I think that'd be really cute. Maybe we'll use one of these little doily pieces. I will say that you don't have to do that. I am picking the oval one because it looks like oval on the front here, right? Let me see about taking these little bits out. So I'm going to go around and pop all these out. Just take a moment to do that, and I will be back. I will say as I'm doing this, because it looks like they're all like that, I would stack up a couple of them at a time and pop them all out at the same time, so that way you're not just going one, you know. You're pushing out maybe 3 of them, or 3 sets, or 4, whatever is comfortable for you, you know. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, and I'm going to load this up on here, but to be honest, if you wanted this to be its own standalone thing, you can still decorate it. It has a pretty, you know, thing, and then you can use this on another card, right? So, like, you can maximize using these on more and more projects than just what's included here. Oh my goodness, of course. I'm telling you, whenever there's something sticky, I always put something on it. Never fails. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put these things to the side. I will say this shows you everything that's in there, and then it has some inspo, which is really nice. So just... I think they did a lot of inspo on there, which I appreciate. Again, we have the rub-ons. We're going to do that quite yet. If I have this, we have these sentiments. I would like to show you how I would use these because they are clear. And I don't think these are stickers. But there are a ton of sentiments in here. So, you know, let me... where are they here? Just to give you an idea. So it's not all just spring, but like friend, you know, miss you. There are spring things, thanks, smile, you know, a sweet spring hello, just because. So it's not just specifically spring. Having said that, I do like this sweet spring hello, sending Easter joy. Oh, That's cute. Maybe we do that. That's a big boy. Okay. Let's have that. How pretty are these? Like I said, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're not stickers. Ooh, let me put them all back in here. I'll be right back. Okay, so I had something like that. I probably won't stick this down quite yet until I do the cancellation on the back and all that. Because then I have to rub that down. Happy mail. I mean, super cute. Obviously not really out with that side or what I have going already. I'm going to go through these and see. Yes. Oh, that's very cute. A little sweet kind of bunny. Do we have one of the, okay, there we go. Yes, maybe I do like these guys. It's all very muted. And, you know, the white is pristine and lovely. If you want to ink that up, you can definitely distress that. Okay, I'll probably do something like that and pop those guys up. We'll use those new little sticky dots there. And then these guys. Aw, I was going to say if I have an Easter one, look at that. And that's like when you're playing the match game, you know, and you turn them over and they match. So it's funny because I was like, do they have one that's more Eastery? And it's exactly what I'd want to see. So that's cool. What is going on here? There we go. All right, let's get this on here. Cute. And again, if this was an actual postcard, I would put an actual stamp there. And do not cancel it. Don't mess with that in any way. I would just leave it alone. Or you can do the little cancellation on these maybe behind the stamp because it's like part of the decoration. But I would definitely wouldn't mar the stamp in any way. Okay, let's see. And if you did want to decorate it, but then put it like in a clear envelope, you can do that. Just put your stamp on the outside of the envelope so they can cancel it. Otherwise, they won't accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you put it in the thing and they'll be like, no, they're going to let you have it right back. This is what I was wanting. Just a little cancellation. Really cute rub-ons. I love the look of these. Oh, look at all these cool things. Aw, that's sweet. And again, it gives you a nice place to write whatever you're going to write also, right? Write what you're going to write. Right. Okay. Do that. And let's maybe put it like right here. I mean, obviously it can be cute and messy because it's cancellation stuff. Again, with these things, I always use the very side. I don't really pick at it unless there's an area that's real stubborn. I'll come in and kind of focus on it. But other than that, I try to use this side of this. Now, it is going from this area onto this bump here, so it might not completely stick like right here, so I'm going to kind of focus on that. And just because if you're like really picking at it like this, sometimes it'll show up on the cardstock and you'll see like marks that you probably wouldn't prefer to have on there. Lovely, lovely. I always do it very slowly because if there's a piece that's still stuck up here, I'll just put it right back down and then scrub over the top again. But that was perfect. So there you go. Very cute. I am going to put this in an envelope. So, you know. Oh, I was hoping this would be like this, but it's not. So let's see. I mean, if you want to write something, I mean, it depends on what all you're thinking about doing or using this for. That's pretty. I kind of love... See, I would just junk this out. That'd be really cute, right? But I do want to make it so that it's something you would actually write, right? You have some space. I was thinking about putting... Oh, okay, maybe this. Oh, that's cute. And then this is a little bit smaller than a standard A2 size, so you can leave that kind of sticking out. I mean, you're going to see it in the front. So if that bothers you, then don't do that. But I think I'm going to stick that down like that. That's cute, because then you can still write a little something here. Maybe I'll bring it in a little bit more. Maybe not. Enough to still put it in the envelope. Something like that. But you do have little rub-ons, so I mean I could have gone with that. And I'm keeping that flat, and I think that's all I'm going to do on this back side. Little area. Very cute. And on this side, let's make sure everything's good. I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down. Again, you can just decorate the front and pop this on top of an A2 size card base if you want, because it, again, leaves that little area all around. These are so cute. I mean, look at all these little things. I mean, and I love the way they're nuanced and shaped in a way. This is the kind of thing I was looking for the back. Look at that. I mean, so many things you can do with this. I think the botanicals they include are really, really pretty, really fun. Classic, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I mean, look at that. And I wasn't going to do this. I'm just showing you some ideas. Okay. So I was going to go with this guy. And in my mind, I'm going to put glue where you don't see it too much. And I hope it doesn't mess up the foiling. So this one's a little more difficult because the lettering is very see-through here. But let me think. I was going to put a bunny here. Maybe I'll put some here like this, even though it's on the plastic where you're going to see it. I'm going to put a little bit behind the foiling. It is going to squeeze out, I know, but I'm just being careful with it. Maybe like in here. Just wherever I think it's going to be most hidden. Okay, a little bit there. Remember, that's not a lot of places, but that's how I want to do that. So we have sending Easter joy. And I'm going to hold that down because it is plastic and it is going to take a minute. So let's think about that. Now I was going to put this little guy up here. And he looks, I don't know, he has a funny little face on him like, He looks a little naughty. Okay, let's put that there. Let me see about this. Let's try these new dots because I like the way they look. And if that's a cool thing, I will definitely let Die Press know we need more of these guys. But let's try it out. Look it, isn't that cute? I love how they have a little carrier on them. It's a little dot. I'm going to put this one here. I'm going to put 3 of them. I wanted to help hold that down while it's holding down, you know, other things here. Okay, and let's see about taking the back off. Not bad. I mean, if you want to pick at it with like a pokey tool, you can definitely do that, but it's not bad. And I love that. It's a nice glue dot. It feels very sturdy, like, I don't know how to explain that. If you're around glue a lot, you'll know what I mean. It feels like thick, like strong. Maybe I'll put this little guy here. Okay, so he has a little bit of dimension because that glue dot isn't just flat, you know, so he has a little bit, a little something. And then this guy, I'll just put the regular glue dots. And again, this one is also on the same kind of carrier. I hope you can see that. It's like bigger than the glue dot or this guy itself. And then these are your dimensional adhesives. And not super high. I like that. I like having dimension when it's not like just ridiculously tall. I'll probably put a few on this guy too. Oh, I took the carrier off instead of pulling the whole thing, which actually I don't mind at all. Wow, cute. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can trap this. I mean, I was just going to put it straight across the bottom here. Trying to see if I should put another piece of glue here to help hold this guy down. Maybe. So if I do that, what I'll do is I'll cut into this. And just get myself a small piece like right here. This piece here. Put that on the bunny ear area. Right there. And that way it'll hold some of the plastic and some of the paper underneath. And it'll just be one other element that helps hold down that precariously held down piece here. Cute. Okay, so the ears are kind of touching the there and here and this, so that all should hold everything down. Let me clean up a little bit, put some of these things away, and I'll be right back. Putting these things away now, I was going to say there are a lot of banners like this happy mail, you know, to a very sweet, and then however you want to finish that off. Lots of lefts and rights, which I appreciate, right? So you have some coming this way, some coming this way, and this one's just upside down. But on some of these other ones, hopefully you can see that. Anyway, all right, I'm almost done putting things away. I'll just put this to the side. And I think that is my card. So I will say the envelopes included are bigger than A2 size. So if you wanted to, you remember how I stuck this out? Like if you want to stick that out even more, I mean, the envelopes are a really good size for, you know, just making this a little bit bigger there. We do have some other bits like these little guys. If you want to pop them on here and there, that'd be very cute. But basically that's your card. So sending Easter joy with the little classic bunnies on there. And on the back, a pretty little sprig with a little cancellation sticker, and then plenty of room to write a little something, right? So that is my card for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, you can mount this on an A2 size card, no problem. I mean, I suppose a 5x7 if you keep matte layering, you know, to make it make sense. But if you're going to send it off, stickers, very flat things, and it'll still work as a postcard itself, right? So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, possibly embedded in the video there, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.